Good morning, dear hearts. I wanted to pop in because this is a favorite lesson, and it's a beautiful lesson, and it's a reassuring lesson, and it's again about forgiveness, as yesterday was, as we've completed our third review, going into new lessons. And as I said, some of these are going to be really big lessons. Some of them are going to be perhaps a little more difficult for us to understand. But remember, we're not doing the lessons just one time. We will do them repeatedly because each passing year that we do, they go and sink deeper into our consciousness and our beingness. So today's lesson is forgiveness offers everything I want. Everything I want. Now, just for the moment, I'm going to go back to lesson 46, which was God is the love in which I forgive. And that was the lesson that told us that forgiveness is the great need of this world. And that's because it's a world of illusions. So we need to be able to forgive all of those illusions. And when we do, we realize that forgiveness indeed offers us everything that we want, everything we could possibly desire. What could you want forgiveness cannot give? Do you want peace? Forgiveness offers it. Do you want happiness, a quiet mind, a certainty of purpose, a sense of worth and beauty that transcends the world? Do you want care and safety and the warmth of sure protection always? Do we want those things? Do you want a quietness that cannot be disturbed, a gentleness that never can be hurt, a deep, abiding comfort, and a rest so perfect it can never be upset? That's a rest that we rest in God. Remember that lesson just moments ago? All of this, forgiveness offers you, forgiveness offers us, and more. It sparkles on your eyes as you awake and gives you joy with which to meet the day. It soothes your forehead while you sleep and rests upon your eyelids so you see no dreams of fear and evil, malice and attack. And when you wake again, it offers you another day of happiness and peace. All this forgiveness offers you and more. All this forgiveness offers us and more. Forgiveness is that balm. Remember, forgiveness and salvation are synonymous. So forgiveness also is that balm to place upon us and upon the world. We need forgiveness here. Here we need forgiveness. Forgiveness lets the veil be lifted up that hides the face of Christ from those who look with unforgiving eyes. Now, yesterday we had the repetitive phrase of the unforgiving mind. Today we're looking with unforgiving eyes upon the world. We cannot see the face of Christ with unforgiving eyes or an unforgiving mind. But when we allow forgiveness to come to us, to be given to us, it is a gift of God that the Holy Spirit offers us. Everything will change. Forgiveness lets you recognize the Son of God and clears your memory of all dead thoughts, all illusions. Those are dead thoughts because they go nowhere. They have no life. So that remembrance of your Father can arise across the threshold of your mind. That threshold, remember, that's the one we will cross over, and we will be guided with our Father who will reach down and bring us across. We will know that indeed we are home. What would you want forgiveness cannot give? What gifts are these? What gifts but these are worthy to be sought? What fancied value, trivial effects, or transient promise, never to be kept, can hold more hope than what forgiveness brings? Those transient promises, those are of the ego. Yes, I'll give you this, I'll give you that. But then those promises go away, or they never materialize anyway. And even if they do, they will not satisfy us, because they are really based on nothing. There's no foundation to anything the ego offers. Those can be grouped in with all of those dead thoughts. Why would you seek an answer other than the answer that will answer everything? There's one problem and there's one solution. There's one answer. And forgiveness truly is the answer. Here is the perfect answer given to imperfect questions, meaningless requests, half-hearted willingness to hear, and less than halfway diligence and partial trust. Here is the answer. Seek for it no more. You will not find another one instead. Forgiveness offers everything I want. God's plan for your salvation cannot change, and only God's plan for salvation will work. It cannot change, it cannot fail. Be thankful it remains exactly as He planned it, changelessly. It stands before you like an open door, with warmth and welcome calling from beyond the doorway, bidding you to enter in and make yourself at home where you belong. Across that threshold, that door, come home. Come through that door. It's always open. Here is the answer. Would you stand outside while all of heaven waits within? Forgive and be forgiven. As you give, you will receive. Giving and receiving are one in truth. There is no plan but this for the salvation of the Son of God. Let us today rejoice that this is so, for here we have an answer, clear and plain, beyond deceit in its simplicity. This is a simple course. It's simple for us to understand. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it is, but it is not complex. It tells us exactly as it is. The complexities of the world has spun of fragile cobwebs disappear. All the complexities the world has spun of cobwebs, fragile cobwebs, have disappeared before the power and the majesty of this extremely simple statement of truth. What is true, and nothing else is true. We only seek for the truth. And here is the answer. Do not turn away in aimless wandering again. Accept salvation now. Accept forgiveness now. It is the gift of God and not the world. The world can give no gifts of any value to a mind that has received what God has given as its own. God wills salvation be received today, and that the intricacies of your dreams no longer hide the nothingness from you. We were told also in a previous lesson, that salvation will occur. Salvation will be achieved because it is the will of God. And that's all we need to know. This, again, I've said it many times, perhaps not this year because I've only popped in here and there. This is a guaranteed course. You will succeed. You will find heaven. You will come home. You will understand the truth of who you are. This is guaranteed. Open your eyes today and look upon a happy world of safety and of peace. Forgiveness is the means by which it comes to take the place of hell. Hell is the world that we made with the help of the ego. This is hell. This is where we choose to escape. This has been our prison, but we're breaking out of it. And remember, it's always an inside job, because what's in here is what we will see. We want this mind to be a forgiving one. In quietness, it rises up to greet your open eyes and fill your heart with deep tranquility as ancient truths, forever newly born, arise in your awareness. They're within our mind. They're ancient. Were placed there the moment of our creation, but we have not been connected to them. So these ancient truths seem to be newly born. We have those aha moments and we go, yes, I understand now. Yes, I will forgive. What you will remember then can never be described, yet your forgiveness offers it to you. Remembering the gifts forgiveness gives, we undertake our practicing today with hope and faith that this will be the day salvation will be ours. Earnestly and gladly will we seek for it today, aware we hold the key within our hands. Forgiveness is the key to happiness, accepting heaven's answer to the hell we made, but where we would remain no more, our prison break. Morning and evening do we gladly give a quarter of an hour to the search in which the end of hell is guaranteed. So 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes in the evening. Begin in hopefulness, for we have reached the turning point at which the road becomes far easier. And now the way is short that yet we travel. We are close indeed to the appointed ending of this dream. We will wake up. We will find our way home. Sink into happiness as you begin these practice periods, for they hold out the sure rewards of questions answered and what your acceptance of the answer brings. Everything that was in the first paragraph is what the answer, what that will bring. Today it will be given you to feel the peace forgiveness offers and the joy the lifting of the veil holds out for you. We will see our elder brother's face. We will see the face of Christ. Before the light you will receive today, the world will fade until it disappears. It just disappears. It never was real. And you will see another world arise you have no words to picture. We will not be able to even explain it, but it will be so joyful, so filled with light. Now we walk directly into light, and we receive the gifts that have been held in store for us since time began, kept waiting for today, that storehouse of our mind. Forgiveness offers everything you want. Today, all things you want are given you. Let not your gifts recede throughout the days as you return again to meet the world of shifting change and bleak appearances. Retain your gifts in clear awareness as you see the changeless in the heart of change, the light of truth beyond appearances or behind those appearances. There is that light. There is that spark. This is what we seek to find. And with forgiveness, we will see it there always. Be tempted not to let your gifts slip by and drift into forgetfulness, but hold them firmly in your mind by your attempt to think of them at least a minute each quarter of an hour that passes by. So every 15 minutes that we are awake, we get to realize and just say to ourselves, forgiveness offers everything I want. So if our commitment wanes a little bit, if some experience or circumstance rises up, let us come back to this idea. Remember, we were told that we haven't yet been in the habit of applying the lesson to our daily life. This is the level of commitment. We want to increase that because it told us we're at a turning point. So let us increase our commitment, and every 15 minutes, and especially if anything upsets us, remind ourselves that forgiveness offers everything I want. Remind yourself how precious are these gifts with the reminder which has power to hold your gifts in your awareness through the day. And then we have the little 3 lines that are prayer in italics to remind us that forgiveness offers everything I want. Today I have accepted this as true. Today I have received the gifts of God. And it is a beautiful thing for us to realize all of the gifts that we are given and the results of accepting them. A gift cannot be appreciated if it is not accepted. I can hand you any gift, but if you refuse to take it from me, then you will not have the blessing of that gift. This is a blessing of a wonderful gift, and we will all, hopefully, take it and receive it today. And then what will we do? We will extend it to others so that we know for sure that we have it. So I don't believe I said please subscribe, so please do. So please subscribe, like, share, and comment. I always love the comments. I'm happy to be here today, and I will probably pop in for our next giant stride, which is only in a few days. Be well, be happy, smile, and pray that peace will come to every mind today. Namaste.